Welcome! Today we are going to be discussing how to start formulating an answerable question for efficient searching. Many times when people begin formulating their topics, they can get a little overwhelmed by the options that may present themselves on how to start the search, and if the results they are getting are really what they need. When starting a search, the first thing you want to do is come up with an answerable question. Today I am looking to find out, does early mobilization of intensive care unit patients on ventilators improve recovery time and decrease length of stay? So how do I create an efficient search and find articles from this question? Many times when people have a question they want to answer, they might begin by searching the exact variables in that question. They want to get every single variable. What we see happen here is that they get very few results because oftentimes there will not necessarily be an article that discusses every element of the question. That's okay. What we are going to do is pull out keywords that we know are needed to begin appropriately researching this topic. We want to think to ourselves, what do I really need for this research? So for the topic I am researching today, I want to pull out the key elements of early and mobilization and critical and ventilators. Already, I can see that my results are more specific to my needs and more plentiful. However, I might be worried that I am missing some important results because the search is still very specific and that I need to continue searching. This is where I will want to start using Boolean operators and thinking of other terms/synonyms that I could use to add to the search and make it more robust. Boolean operators are commands that tell a database or search engine to look for exactly what you need. In this case, I am going to edit my search to look for more than one way to phrase this topic. For example, mobilization or ambulate or walk. By finding other synonyms that might be useful, I am expanding my search. The asterisk at the end of certain words will find the way the word starts one way and ends in the other way. So for walk, that means I am finding walk, walking, walker, etc. The or makes sure I'm finding one or the other of my terms. So mobilization can be there or mobilization and walk. It is expanding my search. The parentheses make sure that I am keeping the correct terms together. I am looking for mobilization or ambulate, not mobilization or early. The and connects everything. It is saying that all of these elements have to be in my results, so I won't find something that has mobilization but not early. Going back to my search results, I now see I have a much more manageable number of results without also having limited myself too much. However, searching is iterative. There is never going to be one perfect search. So looking at these results, I might be thinking to myself that they are still too restrictive. I might decide to remove critical or intensive because I realize that what is important is the work on early mobilization or ventilator patients. Searching is not one and done. It takes time to get a handle on all the elements. So be sure to practice, refer back to our research guides, and ask us if you have any questions.